Hello. Hi. Today I wanted to talk about a perspective that maybe you or some of your friends or family members hold that is limiting, and you might not realizing that it is. Sometimes we think that life just is and this is how things are, and even though we're not understanding why things are happening, since you remember it's been like this, so then therefore it is what it is, right? Not quite. And so, what perspective am I talking about? Well, I am talking about a perspective where you have a belief or you hold a position that things are just happening to me and negativity finds me. Negative people find me, things are difficult for me. There's a lot of struggle and a lot of energy I need to put in when I'm trying to have something, to accomplish something. What I mean, for example, you're trying to transfer money in an app and there's something goes wrong and you didn't really understand what. You put the pin one time and then all of a sudden it locked you out, right? You're trying to have a conversation with your customer service of the credit card or some store, and then the people are just not nice to you, and you're like, oh, here we go again. I attract negativity. It always is like that. I hate this. I don't like this, right? I don't know why it's happening to me. It's like it finds me. Negativity finds me, right? And I can relate to that because at some point of my life, I kind of started to look at things the same way. But then I found out that it's just a perspective. And what do I mean by that? You see, just kind of look as an observer at what you're doing in those situations, really. It's like you're giving your power away to the outside world and you feel powerless. Things are just happening to me. It's like I can't do anything about it, right? So it's a very powerless perspective. Now, let's see if we can take a look at it different way. First of all, the whole universe, your world, your reality is vibrational. It vibrates. It holds a certain frequency. And so when things like that happen to you, it is your reaction to what's happening that is establishing the base of your frequency the base of your frequency relating to that subject. And you start to create a negative belief that things are difficult for me, that negativity finds me. This is just your belief, and the more times you do it, the more true it becomes. You're solidifying the negative frequency without even knowing. You're giving your power away. So your thoughts, your words, your emotions, our frequency, and the way you feel and the way you think will create your reality. So when things like that happen, try to be an observer in those situations. And when you're trying to do something and you're in trying to do some technical stuff on your computer or your phone and just things are not going, you're about to say those things that you always say. I invite you to stop and say, interesting. And think about facts of what's happening. I am having difficulty right now to access this and this and that. And that's all there is. It's just facts of what's happening. Without the story of, oh my gosh, here we go again. How long is it gonna take for me to do this now? I can't believe this. Now I'm gonna be late somewhere. Now I can't do this because I can't do this. You know what I mean? The whole story that we put around the little things that are not going our way. Sometimes there might be bigger things, right? Sometimes it's something that's really important, but again, you've already created the pattern. You've created the belief within your system, and it just vibrates in your field. So every time you go to do something that's supposed to be done quickly and swiftly and work out for you, again, with whatever case we may talk about, just it turns into a problem, it turns into an issue, right? But remember, take your power back and start observing. Interesting. This happened like that. When I tried to do this, that happened. Okay. And then start observing your emotions, your thoughts. What are you thinking when that happens? And substitute those thoughts, even if you hear them. Oh, here we go again. Look at that thought and say, interesting. I am thinking. Here we go again. Okay. Without judgment, without saying, no, I can't do that. Life is great. No, we're not negating anything. We're just observing what is happening. Because, first of all, you kind of need to neutralize your vibration. Because it became like a habit to you, that you habitually have this response and this tension in your body because you're getting irritated and you're like, I can't believe this, and you're getting all tense. And that's where, by the way, stress comes from, right? We're stressing ourselves about certain things. Try to observe yourself and see, interesting. And what am I really feeling? And here might come a bigger answer to why are you attracting this in the first place. But to find the answer, it's almost like you need to stop the habitual things that you're doing and start doing something else to achieve different result, right? If you're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting that one day the result is going to be different, that's not going to happen, right? So observe yourself and notice your emotions and notice, okay, for example, I am definitely irritated, okay? So acknowledge to yourself, you're observing, I feel irritation, okay? And breathe, take deeper breaths, and just tell yourself, okay, talk to yourself, I am experiencing this, I am feeling this, okay, wow, now I am feeling anger, okay, I am feeling anger. You might start to tap into to the root cause of it. Why am I reacting that way? And it could take you to your childhood, when maybe your parents expected you to be perfect and to do everything at the first trial. Maybe as a little girl, boy, someone told you, you should know this. You should already know this. Why don't you know this already? Which would make you feel stupid, unknowledgeable, hurt, not supported. You see, in every second of our life here on earth, your soul's life as a human being, their life is happening for you, not to you. It is not to hurt you. It is not to constantly irritate you. We're here to learn, we're here to observe, and we're here to transmute what no longer serves, and we can let go what no longer serves, but we really need to see it first. So if you're not really aware of situations like that, and you just go through the motions to get to the next thing and the next thing because you're too busy, then you don't have the time, you're not giving yourself the time, you're not loving yourself enough to notice, to be like, okay, why? What's going on here? What am I feeling? Give yourself that time. Give yourself that attention to notice what is happening with me. Where in the childhood, in my childhood, I felt similar, right? And then there comes the work with emotions, with subconscious mind, which I assist with. So if you're wanting to travel inside of yourself, if you're wanting to feel more clarity, more freedom, if you're wanting to like yourself better, some of us don't like ourselves. We're just going through the motions, right? You can contact me for sessions or for advice. You can see my other videos. But in this instance, this is so very common to get irritated with the life, thinking that, oh, another thing I have to go through, another thing I have to struggle with. It is a struggle only if you believe it is. And we hold many perspectives like that do not serve us. They do not serve us because they don't make us happy. They don't enrich our life. They do the opposite. So observe and see where in your life you're not feeling ease. Where the patterns repeat in relationships, at work, with the things that you're trying to accomplish, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's the same pattern that is showing up in different areas. And take power back, because once you see something, then you can change it. If you're just going through the motions and complaining about things, then you're vibrating the vibrations of complaining, not being enough, everything's not working out for me. This is how you're vibrating, and you're just creating more of the same. So more troubles, more struggles, right? Our world is vibrational. I am repeating myself, but that is important to see and know and feel. That we think that if we keep saying the same things and doing the same things, that the reality, oh, it's just, this will pass and something else will come. Yes, but even if that something comes and it looks at the beginning that it's wow, it looks brand new, it's great. Is that work? Is that relationship? Is whatever it is, right? New friends, something, oh, they're so great. Yes, but you have not changed your frequency, and you will experience similar issues, because it's not about other people. It's about you and your relationship with yourself and your relationship with life. And remember, life is always happening for you, not to you. Till the next time.